Good afternoon and welcome back to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel for another walk around video. Before we do get started, if you do enjoy our content, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button and even leave us a lovely comment below. This here is a frozen white new model Ford Focus Titanium MHEV, so that is a mild hybrid electrical vehicle. So if you're in the market for a hybrid but don't really want to faff around with plugging it in, charging it, things like that, you just want to get it and go like a normal vehicle, this could be the answer for you. So it's a mild hybrid, so you get really good MPG without having to plug it in. So that is thanks to a 1 litre EcoBoost engine that is producing 155 PS of power. That 155 PS of power is then transmitted through a 7-speed automatic gearbox. We are registered on a 22 registration, so that will give us Ford warranty until March 2025. The vehicle is extremely low mileage, only just over 4,000 I believe, but I'll get you the exact number once you're on the dashboard. So sit tight and take a walk with me around this lovely new model Ford Focus. So we're going to begin like always at the front of the vehicle. I'm going to reach for the key in my pocket and unlock the vehicle so we can see your lovely indicators stretching across the lamp there, and the bit that's flashing in your video currently is called a daytime running light. They're flashing because of the frequency in which my camera records at, so don't think they're like that permanently. It's not a strobe light, it's a daytime running light, and you can just see how visible they are even in the brightest of May days. Just below that we do have your first front parking sensor, and they trail all the way around the front lip of the bumper like so. Then we get to the offside front wheel. Please do excuse my shadow, but they are some 16-inch alloy wheels in a lovely magnetic grey colour, fitted with Goodyear tyres as standard with silver brake calipers just beneath. If we were to look up into the windscreen quickly, I know it's bright, that there is a light sensor for the automated lights, and we have a couple more sensors up there, one for traffic signs, speed signs, and one there for the automatic wipers. Coming around the vehicle now, we can see on the driver's door handle, if I was just to zoom out slightly, please bear with me, we have keyless entry, so you can lock the vehicle, pop that in your pocket, and a tap behind the door handle will unlock the vehicle. Tap on the lines there will lock the vehicle. Please note as well, these are power folding and heated door mirrors. So taking ourselves back round to the body, we can start nice and high and use the sun to our advantage to give you a nice body report, if you like. So you can see the condition of all the body panels, all the paintwork, and see how they sparkle in this May sunshine. So we'll link that round now to the offside rear wheel and give you a nice look at that. So disc brakes at the back of the vehicle, just in case you're interested. We have rear parking sensors that trail all the way around that lip, and they're complemented lovely with a high definition reversing camera. Just wait until you see that on the Sync 4 monitor. On the right hand side we do have some EcoBoost hybrid stickering just above the Perkins, and we have Focus along the middle. Now at the near side we're going to give it the exact same treatment. So we're going to start nice and high and we're going to shimmy our way down the near side of the vehicle. Unfortunately, as you can see, we have a shadow this side, so it's not as bright, but you get the gist. It is immaculate. Near side rear wheel now, and that leads us all the way down to the near side front wheel. So that is the exterior taken care of. Absolutely fully capped to the left hand rear. And now we can open up the boot and show you inside the tailgate area. So these Focuses, I like to describe them as a TARDIS. You'll be surprised the volume of the boot to this Focus. I've got one myself. I've got all my fishing gear in here, not a problem. But I reckon, you know, you can get 3 large dogs, 1 mid-aged gazelle. I don't know, I've run out of animals. Underneath there, a space saver spare wheel. So you can pop that on. You've got all the relevant tools and jacks inside the wheel to keep you going in the right direction. We'll close that up now and let's have a look inside the vehicle. So opening the offside rear door, let's have a look at the door card. We can see we've got nice cloth interior, hard wearing door cards there, and electric windows all the way around. This titanium features the classic titanium cloth interior, which is all defined by some glorious silver stitching all the way around. Very padded, very comfortable, and as you can see we've got an ISO fixing seat on the left hand and on the right hand seat there as well. Focuses boast a massive amount of legroom. I often have 5 people in my vehicle for a couple of hours every other week, and they sit in there quite comfortably. Into the driver's door now. So on the driver's door card we have all the electric windows, interior locking, and all the mirrors were there, sorry, that's what I'm going to say, driver mirrors, interior locking, and all the windows just beneath it. Hand round now to see the driver's seat. We'll start up nice and high and go down, so you can see that nice padded lower base and back area, and it's a very comfortable seat indeed. So we have a lumbar support dial there at the front, a height adjustment, a rear tilt, and a forward and backwards on the manual seat. Jumping into the vehicle now, put my seat back because I'm a tall boy. Right there, we're now inside the Focus, so we can pop the key anywhere you like because we've got keyless entry and keyless go. So down by my left knee there is the engine start stop. So click on that with the foot on the brake and that will power the vehicle up. So let's digest the screen to begin with. So the screen here in front of me, to the left hand side is your conventional RPM gauge. To the right hand side is when you'll find your speedo. The bottom two menus are a coolant temperature sensor and a fuel gauge, and the bottom line there we do have your gear selector indicator because it's an automatic vehicle. The top section, if I just zoom into that and get into a bit of shade, the vehicle itself has done 4,144 miles exactly. If you're interested, it's 16 degrees, getting warmer everybody. So we can control this menu using the arrow on the right hand side of the steering wheel, and we've got things such as navigation, audio, your phone connectivity, essential information of the vehicle, so you can go in there, see tyre pressures, start stop, seat belts, all life, and back down to your trip computer. In my view, you can adjust and see anything you'd like to see on there. Okay, so that's a bit about the screen. I'll just give you a tour around the steering wheel. Left hand side is where you'll find all your cruise control, so you can easily set your speed, set your limiter. At the bottom there you have a volume down, volume up, and a mute button. To the right hand side is where I was controlling the digital driver display a second ago, and including the return and the menu button either side. Just below it is a voice command, a pick up and decline phone call, on twinned with a previous and next song. Right, so that is the driver area taken care of. Let's talk about this new Sync 4 module. So this is the latest large touchscreen. I think it's 13 inches in diameter. It is a big old screen, and the quality of it and how it's laid out is nothing short of remarkable. So the first thing to add is you've done away with all the buttons down the bottom, so no more dials or anything like that. All of your heating, ventilation is all done on the screen. So if you click this button here, that pops up and shows you where all the vents are going. So currently got it coming out my face area, but you can change that to face and feet, or just feet, or just face, or just your front screen there as well. To the right hand side you have the max air conditioning, max demist, and the dual function, along with the recirc at the top. At the bottom there you have all your automatic air conditioning, you have fan speed, which is on a nice little scroller system there, and you also have the same for the temperature either side, along with the air conditioning. That button there remains the same, which is the electronically heated front screen. So being a Ford in the winter months, turn it on and it will defrost your screen nice and quickly. This screen is fully supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and it's also wireless. I just did the photographs using a wired connection. I didn't bother setting up wirelessly, but you know, we do have wireless CarPlay, which is a fantastic feature. So you can get yourself into the vehicle, plug your phone in, and take full advantage of all your iPhone features. For myself, I use Siri a lot. You know, it's fantastic when you're setting navigation, calling people. It just means you don't have to touch your phone. You can just ask it to do anything. It includes things such as traffic reports and weather reports as well. So it's a very active system. So once you get used to using Siri, you'll be amazed the amount of features it has on it. So that's a little bit about the screen there. We do have different drive modes we can pop the vehicle into as well, and that is all displayed on the screen like so. So you've got normal, eco and sport there as well. I said to you earlier, once we were outside, I said wait until you see the reversing camera. Look at that. That is one of the most high definition cameras I think I've ever seen in a vehicle. That is lovely, and you can also zoom in as well. So if you think you're about to hit something, you can actually see if you're about to hit something. Lovely. But you won't hit anything because you have proximity sensors at the front and the rear of the vehicle. We can also go to the pan view as well. Look, wow, isn't that spectacular? Very clever. So you get proximity sensors and your rear reversing camera. Love the screen. Love getting used to this. when I get round to my upgrade to my Focus. Yeah, I think I might be looking at something like this. Beautiful. Anywho, down there is where you'll find your volume control. You have your mode button, you have a max demist, automated stop start, and a find parking feature. And obviously to the right of it is your engine start stop. In this little cubby hole down here, we have the new fast charging USB-C, USB-A, and a 12 volt for good measure. And that is a lovely place to reside your mobile phone to stop it sliding around everywhere. The automatic 7-speed gearbox is controlled by this little shifter, unlock button at the end of it, and you can pull it down to the appropriate gear selector. We have a electronic handbrake with auto hold function just there. One of my favourite features about the Focus, and I'm so glad they kept it on, was the adjustable cup holders. No matter if you got 2 cans, 1 can, big drink, little drink, you can adjust it to your preference, and if not, slide it across. Really fantastic design that. You can use it every single day, and I think it's brilliant. That's about it, but we'll show you the passenger seat as well, because that looks like it's never been sat on. But this is a lovely vehicle in fantastic condition. If you did have any questions, pop them below, or give me a call, 01376 550 899. Thanks for your time. Goodbye for now.